that Ranbir Labadia, I watched his first video where he was teaching some communication tips and tricks and ideas. I followed that and I was quite excited and amazed the way he was talking in different language, because I was the one who had been consuming Hindi content like Sandeep Maheshwari. Oh gosh, I used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari for hours and hours and hours every single day. The day one I decided that I want to be like Ranbir Labadia, I followed his channel religiously. Every single video he would post, I would go for that.
And Ranveer, you started watching podcast, but I started watching her Alina Reisman. So she has a wonderful role in my English learning.
Because these days when I'm working with homemakers, oh gosh, like their stories break my heart. The stories they have, that they are talented, they are super talented, but then just because of permission they are not getting from their homes, or they are not financially independent so that they can take the charge of their lives. So this is the first thing which I have on my brain, and no matter in which field I go, I will make sure that I empower women. That's what I have.
Okay, hello Gayatri ma'am. Thank you so much for connecting. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle.
That's great. Thank you so much, Sweta, for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm too. I'm so glad that I'm connected with you as an English trainer, because in my channel I always try to talk with beginners, and many people are there who talk with me as a beginner and even co-learner. So for the first time, I'm having a trainer in my channel. So I'm so excited to know about you. Who is Gayatri Sharma? I really,
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to know.
Great, great, great. I hope this particular video stands out, and then people get to know that okay, there is a trainer, Gayatri Sharma. So let me briefly introduce myself. I
Yes.
have been recently a guest speaker on multiple channels. So people somehow they have built a quite soft connection with me. But again, for your audience, right? So hello everyone, and Shweta. My name is Gayatri Sharma. I am from west part of UP. I've done my graduation in English honors, masters in English literature. I have been an English language trainer for 3.5 years. I started my journey in 2022 as a trainer, and since then I have been working. I have worked with multiple platforms. I have worked with like international platforms, national platforms, Indian and American platforms. I have worked with as a trainer. So throughout my journey, I have helped more than 6 to 7 thousand. So I was saying 5,000 learners, but when I exactly calculate the number, like almost 6 to 7 thousand learners I have helped so far to improve their communication skill, grammar, pronunciation, and many more aspects of the language. So that's all about me, and I hope to give best value to you as well.
Definitely. So should I give my introduction too?
Please.
Yeah, so my name is Sweta, and I have I'm from West Bengal, Jalpaiguri. I have completed graduation. Now I'm doing masters in first year from English literature, and I started a YouTube channel which is Sweta's English Lifestyle, where I provide English conversation and English content related to English. And I started teaching English offline, online, both. So I'm learning, and at the same, I started teaching as well. So that's all about me. Thank you so much.
That's really amazing. Everyone is a lifelong learner, to be honest, right? Even I'm a learner. The more you get into the language, the more deeper it keeps getting and getting, and then you think, oh, this is the aspect I need to cover. So happy to know about you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. So I really want to know about your journey. Now you have told many things about your teaching, now what you do, how you are doing, and how long you have been doing. So, and how many students you taught. But what was your journey, or how you started learning English? When your journey started? So I really want to know about.
Yeah, great. I mean, see, as I have been a trainer for 3.5 years, so people they do know my this side that she's a trainer and
Yes.
she has been teaching in an amazing way, because I have worked with really reputed platforms in India as well. But then when I tell them that, oh, I am from Hindi medium background, I have never learned the language by any coaching or something like that, or I myself have learned the language, or this language I started learning in 2020. So like for almost 19 years, like first standard to my 12th, until I
Mhm.
was 19-year-old, there was no connection of mine with the language English. And that's what most of the people, they cannot believe, and they don't believe that, oh, we cannot believe it. They think that, oh, I come from that CBSC or ICIC or SCSC board, something like that. But anyway, let me tell you what happened. So it was my college first year,
Mhm.
and 24th of March, I had my English exam, and 22nd of March 2020, lockdown happened. So everything was shut. I
It was
thought,
about college time, right?
yeah, college time, my first year of my
Same
graduation.
here even. When I
Yeah.
was in first year that time, it was COVID-19.
Yeah, same. So same happened. So we are, I think we are on the same page if it terms about age and everything. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's how
Yeah.
it works. So so it was like for 21 days, and I thought that what should I do now? And I thought that okay, in 21 days, the particular lockdown will be over. It would be over, and we would get back on our daily routine and something like that. But then it didn't happen. Everyone knows that it continued for almost
Mm.
1 year. And that was the time I thought of doing something. I thought that what should I do now? There is like I don't have exams. I was not serious with my studies, to be honest. So
Mhm.
nothing was there. I started working on the language for fun. I
Okay.
watched a video of Ranbir Al-Badia. I still keep saying that Ranbir Al-Badia. I watched his first video where he was teaching some communication tips and tricks and ideas. I followed that and I was quite excited and amazed the way he was talking in different language because I was the one who had been consuming Hindi content like Sandeep Maheshwari. Oh gosh, I used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari for hours and hours and hours every single day. Then
Okay.
that video popped up in English. I thought I want to do this. And
Mhm.
since from there, I started my journey to learn the language. And I struggled a lot. I tried my best. I was desperate enough to know the right way, right guidance. But somehow I was not able to make the good connections, or maybe I was not able to connect with the good people, whatever reasons. For almost 1 year, I struggled with wrong guidance, with wrong content on YouTube and whatnot, I can say. Then
Okay.
one day a series started, or the series was quite kind of blessing for me, and it is on Ocean English Academy. There is a channel called Ocean English Academy. So there is a ma'am. At that time, the channel had only 50,000 subscribers. Now the channel has 18 lakh. At that time, it was like 15. That series I followed very religiously. And that Vidushi Kaushik ma'am, she has uploaded a series, 90-day free spoken English course, and all the topics of English, spoken English specifically, she has covered amazingly. So I started my journey there. Even I started my spoken English trainer career with her. So after learning from her
Ah,
series, from her YouTube videos, even on other YouTube channels as well, but her channel played a really crucial role in my journey. I used to follow her. I started teaching free of cost to learn. So what I used to do, I was a part of some Telegram communities, so I
mhm.
would learn a concept in day, whole day I would learn present and definite tense. And at the end of the day, I would go and I would teach the same concept to 30, 40 people for free for my practice because I was a learner.
Okay.
Then this is how I learned the language. So for 1 year, I was directionless. I just went here and there. I consumed, but somehow the one thing which I did not miss on was listening thing that I used
Mhm.
to consume a lot in English only. I used to listen to the songs in English. I used to watch videos in English only. I switched my mobile setting in English. I stopped
Okay.
talking to my friends in Hindi because I knew that they would not even encourage me and they would not talk to me in English, right? They don't know. Even if you push your people, your friends, they still don't pay
Yeah.
that much attention, right? They don't. So I cut off, I don't want people to cut off their friends, but then I cut them off. I paused my conversations. I limited myself. I was completely living in virtual world. And
Mhm.
whatever I have learned English as a language, it's like from one room only. Being in one room, confined, and I have learned the language. So like listening was something which was the key practice of mine that I never left it. From the day one I decided that I want to be like Ranbir Alabadia, I followed his channel religiously. Every single
Okay.
video he would post, I would go for that. I remember the one video he posted with Priyanka Chopra that was like 5 years back. I had watched that video, and since then I have never left his any of the videos and interviews he has taken. So that was the
Yes.
constant practice. Second is speaking. Like I used to be a chatterbox. I was always ready to talk, so I would talk anything. That's how I learned the language. There were many more practices I followed. Once I understood the value of constructive learning and the right way of learning, then I followed. I will definitely discuss them further, but that is my journey of being a learner of the language.
Okay, I think it's similar to me as well. Even I started in 2021. Like I started searching how to learn. I was in first year that time in college. So same goes with me as well. I started learning at home in the room. I didn't know anything. Nobody told even how to learn, and nobody cares about that to teach or to guide or to speak English, right? So it has similar to everyone. Like whoever is learning English, they have similar kind of story. or journey. I feel so. My story was also same. Like I started at home by using phone like videos. I started watching, as you mentioned that you watch I started watching Alina Reisman. And Ranveer, you started watching podcast, but I started watching her, Alina Reisman. So she has a wonderful role in my English learning. So everyone helps in our journey. Some like YouTubers definitely help us because we don't have option to learn English physically. We have to use online platform and we use phone. So this way I started, but even till now I haven't taken any classes, or I haven't got any opportunity like to teach, become a trainer or in this way. But I'm doing by myself. This is my story, I would say. I'm learning and I'm teaching. I'm trying to help people. I'm learning by myself, doing, I don't know where to teach or what to do. But yeah, I started teaching. Like I knew it that if I would start making videos, then definitely I can reach to people. So that's how I started. And now students are learning from me as well on online and offline. We have institute. So there I teach on offline.
That's really really amazing. Like I can count on like almost 15, 16 YouTubers on my desktop, like Alina Reyes ji, then Vidushi Kaushik ji, then Kanchan ji, then Dehati Madam ji, like, even Rajani ji, I have received, oh gosh, like the first video when I was in, like when Rajani ji accepted when I asked her, right, that I want to have a session with you, and when she accepted, it was like dream come true. See,
Mhm.
I have been a trainer for 3.5 years, but I have always been behind the scene and behind the cameras, and I was not that confident. And there are always some insecurities which keep pushing you or which keep pulling you, not pushing you, they keep pulling you that no, I am not good at it or I'm not good at it. Being a trainer, you do have insecurities, right? So, but the day she accepted my request to talk, it was more of like, oh, I used to follow that Rajni for a good time. Even Ashutosh, their journey, I have seen their journey, like, and then Shruti Jha, and then Megha ma'am, and then Sarika Poplani ji, her videos and lecture. I mean, I can count like 20, 50, 20, 30 YouTubers and trainers I have come across on YouTube. Even I used to follow them. Alina Reyes ji, again, like when she had only like 18,000 subscribers. I mean, she has 40 lakh today, if I'm not wrong. But I still remember she posted a vlog when she was in Dubai, if you remember that. Like she posted a
Mhm.
vlog when she was in Dubai, and that was like just for fun and everything. And she's just walking and she's just talking about some normal stuff. And then later she switched that channel to English, though she's a CA, right? She's an accountant
Exactly.
person. So when I talk about the people, oh, I have followed that channel, I can talk about their thing, right? What they are, what do they do, how they have started, what motivate, like there was Abdul Madan sir. You must have watched a few of his
Mhm.
videos, right? Then Kanchan ji, I
Definitely.
can count and these people have played really crucial and essential roles when it comes to talk about learning English language. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you mentioned that you watch many videos, many YouTube channels, everybody does the same thing.
Yeah.
Even I did. I always watching many videos, many YouTube channels. I don't even remember which channel I
Yeah.
watch, but always. And that basically I realized one thing, that watching videos, that's not enough. That is, I used
Mhm.
to do earlier when I
Yeah.
started learning. I didn't know about that, but I used to watch
Mhm.
many videos every time for the listening and listening. So I realized, and now I don't watch that much videos. I reduced my watching time.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
just
you?
yeah, I mean, see, again, that was the phase when I was struggling to organize my learning. Right, so that was the phase that I was relentlessly watching videos like hours and hours. That I'm telling you, like I used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari back to back, like his channel back to back channel. I used to watch like 17 hours, 15 hours, sometimes 10 hours, 8 hours
Oh my
in the
God, we
content. Yeah,
don't
so
understand this.
yeah,
Like,
right.
yeah.
So then when it happened in English again, I relentlessly started watching video. Okay, isko dekh leti hu, usko dekh leti hu. But then you gradually understand that now your brain is filled with enough information. Now it's really important to execute the information, to put that information in use. So even my watching time is not even an hour a day these days. I am not able to watch videos because I'm quite engaged in my professional stuff, organizing ideas, planning my lessons for my classes and everything. But I still, sometime I do maintain that, like to upgrade myself. It's really important to upgrade. So watching these videos, conversational videos, spoken English videos is fine. They are not for me anymore, to be honest. yes, I can learn something from them, but not from the basic channels and intermediate channels. I directly go for people from Cambridge universities, Harvard universities. I research on their videos, and that's how I learn now. So my learning and my watching is really productive. So I have constructed it, I have organized it. So if I spend 45 minutes on YouTube, I know what do I watch. I don't
Mhm.
relentlessly keep watching videos. I know what do I have to watch. So I will directly go on Palki Sharma channel, first spot. I'll see that what happened in India today. That upgrades me, that helps me talk to people. So that's how I organize my learning, and it's not much these days. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I think you are doing so good. You are doing amazing. I am so getting inspiration from you because I'm also learning this language and teaching, started teaching. So I don't know many things. Like I didn't even connect with tutors, even never. I didn't. I started learning just by myself at home by using phone and started teaching. So I'm so excited and I'm so feeling great that I'm connecting like you like trainer and to understand many things and to interact with people. As you mentioned that you were talkative, but I was not talkative. I was not talking at all. In my school life, I was not interacting with people. All of a sudden, when I started learning English, just started talking from there. I was not talking at all. But nowadays, I'm learning a lot of things, how to talk, how to teach, everything. So English is really amazing for me. What
Yeah,
about
it
you?
is. Yeah, it is indeed. Like, see, even in school life, I was quite rebellious, to be honest, in nature. So I used to get into multiple clashes in my school life. My school life was not that sweet to me, if I be honest with my own self. And there were some natures or some behaviors of mine when I used to disturb the class. Though I was the monitor of my class, I topped my district in my 12th standard. I am the topper of district topper. But
Mhm.
however, it happens that I was quite rebellious. I used to be very fiery in nature. If a teacher is wrong, I would say you are wrong no matter what. You
Oh
restrict me from
God.
a school, I will go, I will pick up my bag and I will go back to my home. But if you are wrong, you are wrong. So my school life was not that good to me. It was a bit of a combination of bitter and sweet and a bit of sour, right? But then I went in graduation. Again, graduation was something that I completed. I have completed my graduation from a government college. We know the
Okay.
condition of government college
Yes.
until unless they are internet, they are like kind of national colleges, like national or central universities like DU or like a JNU, and until unless they are such reputed universities, government colleges, we know how do they teach. So
Okay. So
first year, yeah.
yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
No, I
Continue.
mean, first year was I was very continued with my college. Second year I dropped my college. Dropped in like I just dropped going to college. So I just
Okay.
stopped going to college. I went for exams only, but the rest time I used on social media to interact with people in the language, and so yeah, I started talking to them.
Okay. So how did you get the interest of learning English, by the way, for this, I just
Mhm.
want to know this. How did you get to know that English I have to learn and I have to do many things in this language? How did you realize that?
Okay, so learning language was very unconscious choice of mine.
Mhm.
Again, as I am saying that a lot of people, when they come to me these days, they have very specific purposes that, oh, I want to crack an interview, or maybe I want to get promotion, or I want to get salary increment, or I want to talk to clients, and I want to attend parent teacher meeting and whatnot. Like they have different purposes, but I didn't. I didn't know what would happen to me after learning the language. It was just I learned it. So again, when I am telling you that the video which I watched of Ranbir Alabadia, that video made me feel I want to talk like him. That's it. That was the only intention. That because he was very confident. Again, I can suggest you the videos like 5 years back. I remember I was in my I think 12 or 12th standard. At that time, when I watched his videos, I avoided that. But again, when I came in first year and lockdown happened, I started looking for. Then that video popped up. I watched the complete video, and I was like, I want to talk to people like him. The way he's talking, very confident, very bold, flawless speaking, especially English language. So I was quite surprised that how people do that. And then I made this choice. Then
Oh,
Alina Reisji came, she came. Then a series came of Ocean Academy. So these two things were blessing for me because I used to love Alina Reisji. She's very simple when she talks, very sober, right? Very simple English. Then
mm.
Vidyushi came. The combination of bilingual teaching she has and the boldness she has when she comes on screen, she inspired me a lot. Yeah, that's how I learned the language. Like I got inspired from these people and I started learning the language. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. And I would like to know about your dream. What is your vision or what is your dream right now? Now you have become trainer, so what do you want to do further?
I had multiple dreams, like coming from a very humble, normal background. See, my ultimate dream always was like, oh, I want to do something, but I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
Right? After 12th, I would go and work and job, and I will make money to support my family, something like that, to be honest. Because I come
Okay.
from very humble background, very humble academics and everything. So the ultimate thought which I used to have on my brain was like working somewhere, making money, and supporting my family. And being a trainer, it happened accidentally again. So there was a video on Vidyushi ji's channel. I will talk about that video once, some another time. Right now, my dream, what's my dream? Is
Mm-hmm.
like supporting women, first thing. Because these days when I'm working with homemakers, oh gosh, like their stories break my heart. The
Mm-hmm.
stories they have, that they are talented, they are super talented, but then just because of permission they are not getting from their homes, or they are not financially independent so that they can take the charge of their lives. So this is the first thing which I have on my brain, and no matter in which field I go, I will make sure that I empower women. That's what I have. Second,
Okay.
I want to remove the fear of the language from the people now. Like from like when they come to me, they are so fearful, they are so anxious, they are disheartened, they are disappointed. मैम इस लैंग्वेज की वजह से मुझे आपको पता नहीं है जॉब नहीं मिल रही है और so I just want to remove that. I had different dreams of getting into competitive examinations and preparing for like UPSC, and that's not my cup of tea. I'm not that talented. Then maybe
Mm-hmm.
going for some exams like English professor, something like that. But now I have dropped all these ideas of preparing for any exams. Now I am more interested in helping people with the languages specifically. I want to try my best to remove the fear of Indians of spoken English and
Okay.
communication and stage fear, public fear, whatever fears they have, I want to remove it. So my dream is to reach big number of people and just help them out if I could. Even I take free sessions, like I also take free session. Saturday, Sunday, I take free sessions. So if anyone is
Oh, wow.
interested, they can join my Telegram channel. Yeah.
That's
So that is okay. Let me briefly talk about that free session. So
okay.
Saturday, Sunday, I sit for 2 hours and I give
Mm-hmm.
a big platform to people where 30, 40 people join me every Saturday, Sunday, and then they speak there. So I give them a topic and I make them speak. So if they make a mistake, it's fine, but I give them the chance to speak. So that's my dream, to reach as many people as I can, to help them
That's
out, to empower, especially the women.